And recording, awesome. Okay, I'm going to try and be quick because it's bloody freezing out here. I've wandered out in a singlet and the weather it's clear, but damn, it's cold. Breathing steam, so it's probably about 7 degrees, I think. Anyway, this is where we're at with the little hut project. As you can see, we've sort of started undercoating with some spray paint onto our plastic, and we've masked off and defined where the window's going to be now. So that's that bit done. I discovered that, well, not done, but in progress. I discovered that the wood planking I used for the end walls was actually significantly more damp than I expected it was. So as it dried out over a few days, it spread with gaps of up to sort of 3 or 4 millimeters between the boards when they had been neatly flushed together. So that's all been filled with an exterior filler from the inside now, and we'll probably be doing some more sealant work on it from the outside before we paint all that. But as we can see, we've got our flashing tape stuff, rubbery tape stuff on everywhere, all up around tops of the roof. Ridge caps on. It's got flashing tape to seal any old holes in it. It's all been bolted in place and it's started to be undercoated with the spray. Obviously that whole side's been undercoated completely and it's ready for top coats of brush paint. Let's have a look around here. That's how that looks. Hang on, I'm just going to rub this lens. I think it's a bit goopy lens. No, that's about as good as it's getting. Okay. And then around here, obviously a door that we're skiting about that was all nicely fitted, with all that gapping in the wood, was not any longer fitted. The white you can see there to the left of that rag is actually, we're looking straight inside, so there's almost a centimetre gap. I can just almost shove my finger in between there now, so yeah, we're going to have to do a lot of internal seal up work to get that done and put probably a bit of a, we're going to anyway, but probably a bit of a lip above this door and a few other bits and pieces. But as you can see, we've used exterior silicone sealant because this side was even worse than the other. I guess the boards I used were just damper, but yeah, we've got our little porch bit there, which is quite nice to stand on. And you can sit on it and stuff when it's sunny, nice weather. And here we are inside. So, back wall that doesn't have any stuff on it has been insulated, and has had sealant put in everywhere and stuff. So that's just all getting painted black, basically. Back wall needs yet to be insulated. But inside the black stuff there, where it's square, we've got insulate. Now we're just going to go through and do all the awkward angular stuff down the inside of here, made out of all of these sheets of polystyrene. And obviously the inside of the doorway I'm sitting in needs to be insulated as well and painted, so there's quite a bit more stuff to do still, but that's what we've got so far. Sticking my head in, it's nice and warm in here compared to outside, so I think we've hit the right balance in terms of amount of light coming in, at least for winter, to keep it warm. I expect in summer we may need an internal or external shade sail, or a lot of fans, because yeah, it'll be probably a bit glasshousey and too warm possibly, but we'll deal with that in summer. Currently winter's the thing we worry about, so at the moment, yeah, I think it's pretty good. I've come out here at night when it's hours after sundown, and found that it's still very warm on the inside, and we don't seem to get a great deal of condensation on the inside of the plastic here either. A little bit, but any that we do get stays on the plastic and floods out the bottom where it's supposed to, and we'll leave some flood tubes in for that to continue happening in future as we go forward. So yeah, that's a quick update there. That's basically all we have to show on the project. I was out at work today, not working on it or anything. I just sort of figured that when the weather's been fine and not too freezing, we've been out here doing a few bits and pieces and worth checking out. So over here, to the left of the window when we're facing the side, this is the wall we'll be putting, hanging all our solar panel units on. So there's enough space here to put, Jesus, like 300 watts worth or more of solar in. I've only got 70 and that's all I need, but yeah, so far so good. No primary leaks or anything anymore. We had some minor issues the first rain we had with it and stuff. I had a check around and I realized that a piece of wood I'd propped inside to hold the insulation against the inside of the PVC covering there while it was gluing, was actually flexing the covering slightly and causing water to get in under one of the lips between things here. So yeah, we did some more sealing up and changed some bolts around and blah blah blah, did stuff. It doesn't leak, and it's had some absolutely titanic frickin' rainstorms all over it, this one, so I'm very sure now that it doesn't leak and that we don't have any water tightness problems. It hailed twice this morning and there was huge amounts of wind and stuff like that, and I didn't even see the slightest bit of movement or anything in the structure either. So the old one was quite light and it would wobble a bit in the wind. This one doesn't. Right, I'm going to go back inside where it's not fucking freezing. You all have a good one, and that's our update for today.